Cool, cool, cool. Normally we'd have another intro. Well, let's get playing because I want to play. Hi, how you guys doing? Awesome, awesome, awesome. Place the heart in the animancy device. Okay. What did we do here yesterday? Oh, that's right. We just got everything done here. Let's explore this area, though. We actually got the heart peacefully, which was nice after we did the fight. But yeah. There we go. Uh-oh. Is YouTube working? I think so. It is not on my thing here, but that's okay. Hey, Toy Radio, what's up, buddy? Ray said yes. Oh, my thing isn't showing it as online. But yeah, chat's working. Okay, cool. Yeah, we're good. We are good. Let's go back to here. Okay. Hi, chicken. Oh, hey, Ransom to Fly. Best to you, man. I appreciate that. That is a hell of a first time chat. Thank you, man. Best to you and your family, dude. Appreciate it, man. Thank you, thank you. All right. Here we go.
For an Adiran, you're very resourceful, and a more than capable companion for poor Giada.
Does Giada not have many friends?
Very few, save for old Quilici, and he's like a father. Now that I've got the heart, my thirsty invention will drink deeply of its essence. All that's left to do is calibrate it. First things first, let's have a look at your soul. I'm going to ask some questions to induce a metaphysical quiver. No, not to worry, just testing your reflexes. Let's start with an easy one. You wake up on a beach, looking up into the sun. Your hands are covered in blood.
What? I find an authority and figure out what happened.
All right. Let's try some word association. Tell me the first thing that comes to mind. Pendulum.
Music. Oh. Clock.
Chrysalis.
Transformation.
A spark ignites a flame. An idea ignites a war.
Hello? You still with me?
I'm fine. Let's continue.
No, we should stop. This has gone far enough. Let's go over your results. Your soul is like a piece of sea glass. All the edges are smoothed down. Quite beautiful, really. Your godlike nature is a marvel to behold.
The Watcher Impaired has told me there's a thorn in my soul.
Not to besmirch a colleague, but Watchers aren't the most reliable sources. What I see is something entangled about your soul. An outside presence that both is and isn't a part of you. It's old, dark, and rather tricky to pin down. Very interesting.
I need to trace it back to the source.
That would be closer to Giata's area of expertise. I'm sure she'd love to give you a look. Fascinating. Thank you for getting my machine calibrated again. But you came for Giata's theory of the Dream Scourge. Between the two of us, she's on to something. Our farms are in great peril. The essence has been drained from the land, diverted, like the flow of a river.
That essence has to go somewhere.
Exactly. And if I know essence, it can't have gone too far. All I can tell you is keep looking. You'll find what you're after. As much as I hate giving people bad news, that's all I have. Please give Giata my fondest regards.
Keep looking,
Okay.
huh? I'm getting a bad feeling about what we'll find.
Yeah, I'll be honest. He lost me when he started talking about souls. What did I miss?
Is this game really worse than Oblivion? No, not at all. It's a completely, not only is it a different kind of game, where Oblivion is like a sandbox experience, and this is a much more narrative heavy, like narrative driven experience. But no, I mean, they're similar, but different. Very different. So it's kind of like how, if you've ever played Neo, and you've ever played Dark Souls, those games, from a layman, look very, very similar. But if you've played both of those games, you know they don't really feel anything like it. They're very different. That's the same between a game like Skyrim and Oblivion and this. It's the same difference between like a game like KCD2 and Outer Worlds. Like, these are much more narrative heavy, very narrative driven, very like super lore heavy. The game isn't designed to be a sandbox experience. It's designed, they even said specifically they want it to be like a more beginning to end kind of thing and deliver the story over that thing. You know, that's why NPCs don't have full day-night cycles, and you can't, you know, like they took all sorts of things out that you would normally find in a sandbox game because they're focused more on the narrative experience. Would I have liked to see all that stuff?
The lords
Sure,
are here.
but that wasn't what their goal was. So, you know. I would love to see a full day-night cycle at the NPCs in Elden Ring, but they don't have that. If you stand in front of an NPC in Elden Ring, he'll stand there for 5 days straight and not do anything. Is that because Elden Ring is a sucky game? No, it's because that doesn't belong in Elden Ring. So it's kind of like they decided not to do that in this game. So it's, it's like that.
Something the matter? I hope none of my colleagues scared you off.
I consulted with Monto Pastor. Let's go down the
And you
list.
got his machine up and running. That's what I call progress. I helped Monto after his wife died.
Oh, there are, excuse me.
It was brilliant.
There are day-night cycles in this game, but there's not day-night cycles for the NPCs. There is the day gets brighter, the day gets darker, which is weird. Honestly, I don't know why they have that, because it just makes the NPC stuff stick out even worse. But yeah, they don't have day-night cycles for NPCs. They don't really have any cycles for NPCs. NPCs are basically just static placeholder, like, props. Yeah, in most cases.
And he took the loss hard. I'm going to miss him.
I met with Elia Russell.
I hope you had an enlightening visit at the corpse farm. Elia is one of my favorite neighbors, second only to Quilici. When her best farmhand got stuck up a tree, I got him down in one piece. Well, several pieces. I've always looked up to her.
I had a very impolite exchange with Yvette and Remy.
I hate to admit it, but I saw that one coming. Those two don't get out much. When Ignacy took away their research funding, I pulled some strings to get it back. He told me I was a fool, but they'll prove him wrong someday. I have faith.
Hey, Emma.
Sounds like you've met with everyone. We're ready to get started. So, did you learn anything of particular interest?
You were right about the Dream Scourge. It's older and stranger than we thought.
That's the fun part of metaphysics. Everything is strange, but nothing is new. Look at us. Barely even started, and already we're making progress. Monto's machine is working, Elia will keep an eye on her revenants, and Yvette and Remy are providing us an alibi.
Oh, man. Dude. Julia has even more awesome stuff. Oh, geez. Okay. Wait. Run that by me again?
I needed those animancers for more than their expertise. Monto's invention nullifies spiritual interference. Having it up and running means we won't get any false signals. Whenever I tap into an Adra pillar, Elia's farmhands tend to get a little bitey. Thanks to you, they won't be a problem. And then there's Yvette and Remy, the governor's eyes and ears. In exchange for privacy, I gave them a test subject. I'd call that a good day's work.
Sounds like you've covered every detail and contingency imaginable.
Animancy takes a lot of preparation. We might only have one chance to run through an experiment. Now we just need the right equipment for the job. When my parents died, they left me their life's work. An invention like no other. The phantasmal focus.
A what now?
Think of it as a spiritual tuning fork, or a dowsing rod. It has many functions, some more obvious than others. The problem is it's in the basement. I haven't gone down there since the accident. Since they died.
I'm sure everything's fine. It's just a spooky death basement.
I would get it myself, but I'm not ready to face what's down there.
Don't worry, I'll go get it. Well, no, you know what? I'll just go get it.
The door to the basement is just outside, around the corner. Of course you'll need a key. Please excuse the mess.
Yeah, hey, Tiger, the one thing I try to stress on people, it's that, you know, if you send me a whole bunch of messages, if you get a reply from me, like, that's more than a lot of people get, especially these days, I'm really busy. Never expect a reply from me, because that will That is not something I would ever want someone to think. You know, I don't want to let anyone down. So I just like to put expectations on. Never expect me to reply. You know what I mean? So, yeah. I'll also, like, in that case, I think you added me, like, 4 messages that kind of, like, you know, I'm trying to kind of keep the show going and everything. That, yeah, you get it. Let's see. Animacy to mimic a natural process, so we get results Y. Artur Castel, almost related to me, off by a letter. I'm gonna take all your food. All right, let's go do this.
If that's where her parents died, I'm glad we can spare her from having to go back.
Okay, walking into the basement of an animancer I just met. Right, feels great.
Tiger, I think the best course of action, man, is just to, like, again, this is like a TV show. You know, it's like a bar, right? Just leave all your problems at the door, enjoy the show, and be super chill and considerate to everyone around you. That's all we ask of people here. Like, you do that, and I think no one will ever have any issues with anything that happens. Yeah. Ooh, party note. Ooh. Yeah, make sure to flirt with the bartender extensively. Absolutely. Another rule. Mm-hmm.
Is your soul cracked like an old teacup? Buy a crystal
It is.
today.
It really is. Just like an old teacup. Where are we going? Is it actually out? Oh, it is actually outside. Wait. Is it? It looks like it's right over here. Yeah, it's definitely off the map. But it's not an emerald stair. Let's warp here. Maybe we have to warp there. Uh-oh, hold on. I hear a kid. Oh, 1 second. Wait, what? Tiger, I just put a target on your back? No, what? No, I didn't. What are you talking about, dude? I would never put a target on anyone's back. I saw all the stuff you were adding me about. I was responding to that, dude. Okay. Huh. So it looks like we do have to go in here. Yeah, I certainly don't mean to be doing anything like that to anyone. Yeah. Just ban him at this point? Absolutely not. No, come on, man. That's not how we roll here. It's cool. Delton, how are you, buddy? Have you tried dual wielding pistols? I have. Yeah, I have. I don't think I expect enough in it to be like strong enough to be really cool. Oh, it's that little passageway that goes underground that we found earlier. That's why it's off the map. Okay, that makes more sense. What about the VIP system? Isn't that for putting targets on people's back? Yes, that's what the VIP system is for. Okay. Cohh only bans people for dropping F-bombs like fudge and frunk. Yes. Absolutely.
Something's
true.
not right here. Stay ready.
Haven from the blight. Who grows here?
What I think about Like a Dragon Pirate Yakuza, I loved it. I loved every second I played of it. Tijiata, I leave my mother's amulet, the one piece of the Valiant Republics I took from home. My one condition is that she wear it as a reminder that we all come from somewhere. May she find comfort in a chain that binds the present to the past. I leave her also the house, the laboratory, and our inventions. Yes, all of them, with no conditions or expectations to weigh her down. Forgive us. Okay. Hermadron says, Nepo baby? Was that to me? I think you're in the wrong stream. Oh, the note. Oh, okay. I was like, what? Okay. Yes, you're absolutely right. Yes. Arthur insisted I write something down in case the worst should come to pass, but what inheritance do I have to offer? What legacy do I leave? I took no possessions from the homeland. I owe nothing but my ambition and my mistakes. Cohh, we know your dad works at Nintendo. It's true. Actually, you know where my dad worked? Apple. My dad formatted the Apple II manual. So I guess I am a Nepo baby. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. Who'd have thought? Yeah. Yeah. Another funny story. When my dad left Apple and moved across the country around the time I was born, at the time, Apple was not a huge company. They were still pretty small. So they couldn't pay, or they didn't. I mean, I don't know if they could, but they didn't pay him like his full big severance thing. What they did was they gave him a buttload of stock. And then my dad took that mostly buttload of stock and then put it in an account for me that he just like let sit for a while. And that's what paid for me to go to college and actually like my gaming school and everything. So that was pretty cool. Yeah. Between that and my jobs, I was able to make that happen. Yep. So yeah, it's pretty funny. That's how that worked. So yes, I was definitely, there you go. Mm-hmm. Don't tell me you sold early. No. Well, I ended up giving all the stock back to him. So he has all of it back. So it's all there now. but he still has some of that stock from like way back in the day, which is pretty great. Yo, Tiger, do me a favor. Jump off for a little bit. Log out of Twitch and take some time off the platform, if you could, for me, buddy. Like, just take some time. Take some time. Yeah, please. Okay, and that's the last we're going to talk about it. Arthur insists I write something down in case the worst should come to pass, but what inheritance do I have to offer? What legacy do I leave? I took no possessions from the homeland. I owe nothing but my ambition and my mistakes. The ink is splashed as someone tapped their quill on the parchment several times before continuing. To Giada, I leave my unshakable resolve, the determination to see her plans through to the bitter end, and the presence of mind to remember what is important. Let her have all of my best qualities. Should the experiment fail, I won't need them anymore. Not where I'm going. I just hit R to take my torch out. Why are some of the places in this game so freaking dark? Like I want nothing more than to like have some kind of light source in this game. It's kind of the same. I feel the same way about having a torch as I do not having a walk key, where it's like, why would you make these beautiful worlds and then not let us experience them? It's really weird. Yep. Oh, the gift bears program. We know all about gift bears. In fact, we dealt with one here. Mm-hmm. And we did in other games as well, which was a lot of fun. Cordella is right, of course. We could refine the phantasmal focus for the rest of our lives, or we could put it to good use. So why do I have such doubts? Our plan has always been to tinker with the natural order, but nature is not orderly in the living lands. If we poke too hard at nature, who's to say something else won't poke back at us? My friends, you spend too much time in the privacy of your lab. I know that words were exchanged and more than one ego was bruised after the incident at the workshop, but the damage is superficial. Our community is ready to welcome you back with open arms. For the moment, I am seeing to Giada's education, but I urge you to give her the attention she deserves. She's a promising young woman in a difficult and influential time in her life, and she needs the counsel of her family now more than ever. I almost didn't want to take that away because it was adding some light to the room. Ascalon. Well said.
You know what chat needs. A dance break.
Yep. Just Cohh dumpies and fumpies everywhere. That's right. With some Cohh slams, maybe some sways. I know exactly. Yep, 100%. The device should not work, and yet it does. Therein lies the problem. Theory and reality are in conflict, and to succeed without comprehension is worse than failure. I've learned nothing and can assume nothing about the limitations of this invention, which frightens me almost as much as Cordella's insistence that we keep going. All I know is that the device is tapped into something. I believe it was the essence of the living land. What if I'm wrong? What if it's... Oh, interesting. After Cordelia's outburst at the workshop, they say she retreated into her private lab, which is perfectly fine, but I worry about you and little Giada. Let me know if you need anything, even if it's just a talk. Yeah, they tapped into our thing. Like our dude. Okay. That is interesting. Mm-mm. Arthur's been quiet lately, so I know he's worried about the experiment. He thinks the island will object to our interference, as if such a thing were even possible. Clearly our daughter's cut from my side of the family. I can't wait to teach her everything we've learned. With any luck, Giada will be as wild and audacious as the forces at play around her.
I feel pretty certain that those people aren't supposed to be plants.
What a horrific fate.
Beauty reborn. A life of peace.
There's this movie called The Gorge, and I'm looking at this and I'm like, damn. Phantasmal focus.
Guards. We can leave now, right?
Poor Giada. To think she's been living with this right under her nose.
Is Avowed a sponsored stream? Nope. No, I don't think I did any sponsored stuff for this game. Let's see. Well, so it sounds like they tapped into whatever essence source was being used by the thing that is... What's the best way to say it?
Oh,
Attached to us?
Do you know what happened back there?
I think those were Giada's parents. Or
Yeah.
whatever's left of them.
Yeah.
So they're dead?
Or something like that.
Gods, I can't believe this.
Yeah, I guess. Hey, Bellicose with a $10 tip to the mod team.
Happy B-Day, Suzunahara. I hope that Cohh let you out from the dungeon today for a walk, at least for a couple of minutes.
No.
Cohh GV Cohh ML.
No. But hey, thank you for the tip. And happy birthday to Suzu. Hi.
You're back. You found it. You actually found my inheritance. Did you see my mother and father? Are they still there?
I saw them. The plant corpses were pretty hard to miss.
I'm sorry. For what it's worth, I don't think you were in any danger. All that's really down there is an unhappy memory. One that keeps on growing.
Regardless, they deserve a proper burial.
Quilici thought so too. Even Ignacy offered to lend a hand. But I forbade it. My mother had an idea about how to use the essence of the living lands. And it destroyed her. My father. Our family.
I've heard that story too many times. This land takes more than it gives.
So I swore an oath. No one could enter the lab until I understood what happened.
Is that hat for sale? I like it. Beanies are so comfortable. Meta, we actually sold out of these beanies this morning. I am sorry. It is completely sold out. Yeah. Until today, so you know what happened?
I'm on the right track to figuring it out, which is almost as good.
Yeah.
Enough about me. Let's worry about you for a change.
That sounds good.
With the phantasmal focus, I can finally tap directly into the essence of the living lands. I can also use it to smack around anyone who gets in our way.
Good thinking.
The only thing we're missing now is an Adra pillar. And I know the perfect one. Naku Tedek, the old godless ruin west of Fjord. There should be some equipment waiting for us.
What is animancy equipment doing in some old ruin?
We used it to study the Adra Pillar. Then some priests moved in and took offense at our work. I hope they haven't tampered with the equipment, or this will be a very short experiment.
Let's be off then. I have a little experience with Godless Ruins.
Naku Tedek is special. I used to play there as a child and take rubbings of the memorial plaques. Historians think it may have once been a burial ground, a place where souls can return to the earth. So, we kept the tradition alive. Many of our founders are buried there, though not all of them, as you discovered.
I feel like we're close to getting some answers.
That's your intuition talking. Listen to it. I wouldn't be anywhere without mine. Before we head out, let's make the most of our time in Fjord. No telling how long we'll be gone. And I hate to be a problem, but I do my best work in small groups. Chalk it up to performance anxiety.
Where was this performance anxiety when we were shouting Vidara's face?
That was not my finest hour. I was so angry. Mistakes were made. When it comes to the Dream Scourge, I don't want there to be any mistakes.
Marius, go back for now.
Sounds good. I need to do some hunting anyway.
Oh, that works.
Once we're all together, we should trade ghost stories. Best way to get acquainted. In the meantime, let's be off.